It has been a few days since Biggie's mother, Voletta Wallace, passed away, and things are starting to surface. Reports suggest that she had solid proof about what really happened to her son, and this evidence might soon be revealed to the public. Even before this, we all knew who she believed was responsible for Biggie's death.
I think I always feel some sort of, responsibility because I'm in this thing with him, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's my artist, and he was supposed to go to London that night. And, I let him talk me into, not going to London and staying in LA. And that, that's something that really bothered me, throughout my life, is sometimes you have to really go with that decision in your gut. And in my gut, I was like, you need to get on the plane. But sometimes when you don't listen to your gut, and this is God's world, it's his plan.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's one of the things I regret, not making sure that he went to London.
Voletta Wallace dedicated her life to seeking justice for her son and preserving his legacy. In a 2021 interview, she admitted that she was never a fan of rap or hip-hop, but started listening to Biggie's music to feel closer to him after his passing. She made sure to keep his memory alive in every way possible.
I cried so much that day. Just listen to the music. I remember I sat, I stood, I rested my head on the stereo, and I just cried like a baby. And that was therapy for me. And I said, oh my God, that was a talented young man to put those words together. And he had a beautiful voice. I love his voice and the way he came off, I appreciated him as an artist and as my son.
Over the years, Voletta spoke about Biggie in several interviews. She was among those who honored him on what would have been his 50th birthday, when the Empire State Building lit up in his memory. Besides preserving his legacy, she was vocal about the injustice surrounding his death. Rumors suggest that her dying wish was for Diddy to be held accountable, as there was significant evidence linking him to the case. She always believed that the LAPD knew the truth, but chose to cover it up. In a past interview, she mentioned that investigators had all the details but refused to take action, making it clear that someone was being protected. She also participated in the film City of Lies, which exposed police corruption in the case. She strongly hoped that, no matter how long it took, the truth would come out and those responsible would face justice.
Big was showing me a contract because I was saying to Big, Big was like, yo, Gene, I like you, I would take you with me, bruh, but you love that too much. I said, love that too much? What do you mean I love it too much? He said, yeah, you love him too much, bruh. I would take you with me. I said, how you gonna take me with you and you broke? He said, I'm broke. I said, yeah, you broke, man. You owe Mike Gadget $30,000 for the system and them drop boxes he put in your truck. And he was like, yo, how you know that? I said, talk and run their mouth, Big. Yo, he said, oh. He said, but I'm about to get this money. So he showed me, I said, you about to get that money? He said, yeah, look at this. It had Charlie Baltimore, Cameron, Little C's, Little Kim, Junior Mafia, Tracy, I don't know, Tracy Murray?
Tracy Lee.
Tracy Lee and the commission. And I think the contract was for so many years for like 62 million, it comes out to like $62 million. I was like, that's what I said. I was like, damn.
Former bodyguard Gene Deal once claimed that Biggie's death was an inside job, pointing out suspicious details about the car Biggie was in. Before her passing, Voletta also spoke with Gene and made a shocking revelation. While she was in hospice, Diddy allegedly started selling Biggie's publishing rights. She even expressed her support for Gene in exposing the truth about Diddy.
So my whole thing about it is that it was somebody in our crew that wanted them to know that Big was in that vehicle. And to separate it, that's where you get there was more than one people trying to kill us. You understand?
You're right.
That's where you get that at, brother. That there was more than one, different people was trying to kill us. Because somebody wanted to know, yo, if y'all gonna get big, you go to the car with the stickers on.
Voletta
especially
also
given the
addressed
recent
how Diddy
reports that
exploited
Voletta
Biggie
had
in her
received.
2005
Well, as we
book,
wait for
Biggie,
everything
Voletta
to blow
Wallace
up,
remembers her
because it
son
will,
Christopher.
do you think
She
the
revealed
evidence
that
is
Biggie
going
was
to
lured into
expose
Bad
Diddy
Boy
as the
Records with
culprit?
just
What kind of evidence do you think
$25,000,
she had?
which
Let me
made
know
him
your
trust
thoughts in
Diddy
the
blindly.
comments
Despite
section
her
below.
efforts, justice was never served in her lifetime. Now, reports that she left behind crucial evidence. Only wait to see if it finally exposes the truth about Diddy's involvement. What kind of evidence do you think she had? Let me know your thoughts. Like and comment on this video and subscribe this channel for next video update.